It's Jay. It's good to be here again. I'm going to present my fall recipes, chicken and dumplings and sweet potatoes. I hope you enjoy. This is one of the most requested recipes that I have. I put my chicken on in the morning in a crock pot and maybe go to church and come back, and then I'll have my chicken done with the broth and to make my dumplings for the evening. And it's real simple. It doesn't take very long, except just maybe waiting for the chicken to get done. And this is one of the most popular dishes that I have. Step one for my ingredients, I use a whole chicken with the skin. The skin makes the broth a little bit more seasoned with the salt and pepper, at least 3 teaspoons of salt, 3 teaspoons of pepper. Because the bouillon cubes has salt in it anyway, so you don't want to oversalt it, and water to cover. And if you put it on high in a crock pot for 2-3 hours till it's boiling, and then if you want to take a longer time, 4 to 6 hours on low, then it still comes to a boil. Step 2, when the chicken is done, remove chicken into a separate pot. Put the chicken juice or the broth from the chicken into a large pot or a roast pan. After that, you debone the chicken, remove any bones from the meat, and do not use the skin. Step 2, when the chicken is done, remove. Now we're at step 3 of making dumplings, and my ingredients are flour and water. And usually I just mix my dough real good. Try not to have any lumps or anything, just mixing it real well. And the more I mix it in, then I knead it to make it not sticky. And that's when I slowly add my flour in. Now I'm getting ready to make the dumplings. As I mix my flour and water, and I'm bringing the dough inward all the time and turning my bowl at the same time. I usually try to make it where it's not sticky, the dough isn't sticky, and I just usually pat it, make sure it's soft enough for me to handle, and then I I continue this until I'm satisfied with the dough. And the dough isn't hard because you're not constantly adding flour. Now I'm getting ready to make the dumplings as I mix my... Okay, I'm right at step 5, combining my ingredients where my dough is ready. I lightly flour a cutting board that I use to cut my dumplings off in. I usually have a good piece that I can roll out, but I stretch it as I go along, and then I'm kneading it at the same time with my fingertips. Then so the dough isn't sticky, but it's not too hard to work with. Then I cut the dough into strips and then in squares, but sometimes I use a pizza cutter, rolling cutter, and I do that. And then sometimes I just use a knife, but depending on what you have, then I get ready to drop the dumplings into the chicken broth as it's boiling. After the dumplings are done and the dumplings had floated to the top of your broth, you put your deboned chicken into the dumplings, and then it's ready, already cooked and done. So all you're doing is just basically simmering it together. And then if you want to season it some more, you just add a little more salt if you want, but the broth is already salted, and you can add a little more pepper, just depending on your taste. My bonus recipe for tonight is aha jumbo sweet potatoes. The ingredients I have for sweet potatoes are 8 to 10 sweet potatoes, peeled and cut, adding 2 cups of sugar, 1.5 cups of brown sugar, 2 sticks of butter cubed, and about 1.5 cups of water. After the potatoes are peeled and cut, I use a glass pan or a regular cake pan, 8 by 10. I add the sugar and the brown sugar evenly over the potatoes. As I get ready to put on the butter, I cube it out evenly, and if it's usually 1 stick to 2 sticks, depending on the size of the potatoes. Add a cup of water. Do not cover the water over the potatoes. Then you place the foil on top of the potatoes. Add it to a preheated oven at 350 degrees, 2 to 3 hours, or until tender. As you're getting ready to check your potatoes, just use a fork or a knife to see how tender they are. After maybe 2.5 hours, that will show you that the potatoes are done. In Mvskoke with all my foods. Mado for watching the videos of my foods. I want to thank the Tulsa Zorro Library for connecting me with everybody out there, and thanking my daughter for doing all the filming for me.